at a point now where I'm pretty positive that my anxiety constantly depletes every single day. And what I had to do, which was so hard to do, was to remove the negativity and the negative connotation out of my life, which it was really hidden. It was hard to identify and hard to remove, because people continually kept telling me that they were trying, or thinking in their head they were trying to help me, or trying to manipulate me into thinking they were trying to help me, when, you know, they're basically trying to convince themselves that they understand how I feel, when the entire time, you know, I know how I feel, and, you know, people just didn't want to fucking listen to me. But basically, like, once I removed that, was able to use things like exercise, meditation to relieve and suppress my anxiety. But the biggest hurdle was removing people who they had all these issues with themselves that they couldn't get past in terms of, you know, how they looked at me. One of it was a lot of people looked at me like I was a kid, like I was a child. And I've said it before, where you can't even listen to me about myself, and adios to you. You can't help me. And then the other part was a lot of people were trying to manipulate the situation for their own selfish personal interests. Take that out of there, boom, done. And then a third thing that I can identify that was wrong with the way people were viewing the situation was that they were viewing the situation out of a complete lack of respect for me. When they didn't see me most of them didn't see me in my prime confidence, you know, in college, and my ability to, you know, meet with women, flirt with women, you know, basically like win them over in a short amount of time. And even the people, part of it was the people who saw me do that, they got bitter about it. They didn't like to see it. And that drove a lot of what I had to deal with. So finally dissected the situation, removed myself from it. I mean, this carried all the way into the job I had near the Washington, D.C. area, where people with their own personal interests and their own lack of respect for me, and, you know, all those things I just identified, seeing me as a kid, not wanting to listen to me. But I think a lot of it was own personal interests. You know, every area is different. That area has its own connotation, and if anybody's familiar with it, knows what it is. But I don't give a fuck what somebody else's personal interests are. If somebody finds me attractive, that's wonderful. If that doesn't match how I feel, then, you know, like I said in the past, we can't help each other. You don't respect me, have a good one. Enjoy, you know, your road in life. I'll enjoy mine, and I'll enjoy all the benefits that come with the road that I've chosen. The increased bitterness that I see that's exactly where I want to be, because it tells everything. Like, people always turning, like, you know, and you know, a social anxiety kind of response into their own benefit, into their own, you know, the way that they wanted to see things, instead of just listening to the person who, you know, who's involved in the situation the most, and, you know, knows the most about the situation, knows what they had to deal with. If people don't have confidence in me, that's wonderful. Then they don't serve a role in my life. And dissecting that and removing that from my life was one of the best things I could have ever done. My mistake in life was when I went to college. I forgot all the people that didn't respect me and how I worked to where I was, and I gave those people the benefit of the doubt when I shouldn't have. Lesson learned. I think when I reflect back on my situation, what it really says about people in society, honestly, it's pretty sad. And I've mentioned bits and pieces of it before. But when somebody looks at a situation that doesn't involve them with an individual, either they, you know, don't really care about or don't really respect, they turn the situation into their own personal interests. They turn the situation into what's easiest for them to deal with or understand. And all of it reflects back on is how selfish and how unempathetic people are. and I can't say it enough. I can't stress it enough. It's the basis of my story in the beginning of my YouTube channel, and it's what I plan to correct in society. People are way too selfish and way too manipulative and way too pathetic, in my opinion. I want everybody to be better people.
We spent all our money, but it was worth it. Now he's gotta let us go.
These are the juiciest frogs I've ever eaten. Ra has rewarded my cruelty to the slaves.
It's a plague, you moron. And we got lots more planned. And there's nothing you can do about it.
So long, kids. Give my regards to the British Museum.
Do you think we could ever be more than just friends? Not now, Moses. We gotta find a way out of here. I know we built a secret passage in.
I haven't watched baseball that regularly the last couple of years, but about, I don't know how long ago it was. It was like 4 years ago, 4 years ago maybe, 5 years ago. I was watching ESPN, and they were showing Ohtani in Japan, and I knew that he was going to be like Babe Ruth kind of ish. And he's doing it right now, and it's fun to watch, man. He does everything. He hits, he steals, he pitches, he literally does everything. And it's cool to watch an all-around complete player dominate at that high of a level. Such exciting stuff to watch. I was so confident in his skills that when in his rookie year, I bet my friend, like one of my friends from college, like I don't even know how much it was. Not one of my friends anymore, but one of my friends from college who, you know, always liked to gamble and stuff. And I bet him that he was going to do what Ichiro did, which was win MVP and win Rookie of the Year in his first year. Because he definitely had that potential if he didn't get hurt, but he got hurt. And it ruined the bet for me, and the bet looked pretty stupid. Now the bet doesn't look so stupid.
3-point shooting. 8 points in 12 minutes before the game. Williams for 3. Well, this is a plus if you're Nate going. To have Gallinari and Lou Wood. Very young. And there's the hustle by Thomason coming in late.
Here in Texas,
Positive and
you gotta
creating
get the Lone Star.
Surely the